Around every fire pit, every hearth, every candle flame, there's a story. Prometheus stealing fire from the gods, Maui snaring it from the underworld, the thunderbird hurling lightning to spark it on earth. Fire is universal, and so are the myths explaining how humans first received it. But what if these aren't just colorful tales? What if every myth of fire came from one ancient technology? Archaeologists say humans learned to tame fire hundreds of thousands of years ago, maybe by accident, from lightning-struck trees. But the myths are too consistent, too detailed, for mere coincidence. They don't talk about fire discovered, they talk about fire given, fire as a gift stolen or shared by powerful beings. What if that gift was not just sticks ablaze, but something greater, an ancient device or knowledge passed down, then mythologized when memory blurred? From a native perspective, fire is more than flame. It is spirit, energy, transformation. The Lakota call it the heart of the sun. In many tribes, the fire at the center of the lodge is treated like a living being. Fire connects worlds, it cooks, warms, purifies, but it can also destroy. If myths describe it as a gift from gods or sky beings, maybe those stories recall a time when someone introduced humanity to a controlled source of energy. Imagine not a torch, but a small artifact, something that hummed, sparked, generated heat and light without wood. Two people who lived by darkness and cold. Such a device would appear divine. Passed from generation to generation, its origin forgotten, it would eventually be remembered only as fire from the gods. Look at how myths often describe it. Prometheus didn't just hand over flames. He gave knowledge, Tekken, the root of technology. In Polynesian stories, fire was hidden in certain trees, like a code waiting to be unlocked. In native tales, it comes from the thunderbird, a creature tied to storms and lightning forces of energy far beyond human reach. Each version sounds like a culture grappling with the same mystery. Where did this power really come from? Science hints at lost knowledge, too. Ancient sites like Pumapunku or the Great Pyramid show traces of high heat, as if exposed to energy beyond campfires. Could fire myths be the fragmented memory of a time when humanity was taught not just to spark flames, but to wield energy in forms now lost to us? Picture an elder by a fire, telling the children, "Once, the gods gave us fire. We must honor it." The children see only flame. But behind the words is an echo of something bigger, a gift. Over millennia, that gift is remembered only in story, its true form buried beneath Simba. Here's the unsettling part. If all fire myths trace back to one ancient technology, then our mastery of energy today, electricity, nuclear power, Sula may not be the first time humans held such tools. Maybe we're relearning what was once lost, and maybe the myths were not just stories, but warnings. Fire is gift, but also danger. Handle it poorly, and it consumes. If every myth of fire came from one ancient technology, then we owe our entire civilization to a forgotten spark, a gift carried through ages by story. And maybe, in those stories, the ancients left us both gratitude and caution. Respect the fire, or it will burn not just your hearth, but your world.